Don't even worry about it, sweetheart. All right. Do I want filter? No filter. It's so bright. All right, I think it's working. All right, we're going to do no filter. Do, do, do. We're going to use these decks. We're going to use this deck as well. And what about this deck? Let's see. What's up, Eloise? Thank you, beautiful. So we're going to do another talk it out today. Tonight is I feel love is in the air. So I don't know. I'm curious to see what comes out in the cards. It could be about anything. But I really feel like love is in the air. And even though there may be like a lot of energies blocking love from coming towards Taurus, it's still happening, okay? I do feel like love is coming. Reasons to smile. I've never been this early. You've never been this early? I'm happy you made it too. My day has been good. I reorganized, remodeled. It feels really good. You know when you give your house like a good pine saw, fabuloso, reorganizing, and you get that good sweat? That's the type of day I had. It was really good. Accomplished all the goals. So we just gonna settle down. And then today is Wednesday. So I really feel like as I was cleaning, I just felt like the energy was calling my name. And so we back outside. I don't comment very often, but I've learned a lot about myself and love from you and this channel. Ashe, thank you. I really appreciate that feedback and you sharing that. Ooh, that burnt quick. Yes, the cleansing energy. It's giving. I feel like Taurus has passed a very major test. That's the energy that I'm tapped into. And it feels as if like the universe, I just feel like the floodgates are opening up. And this could have been like a self test, you know, like your own spiritual test. How was your day? I feel it too. I just need the tools to keep. I feel it too. I feel like there's been some maturing. You know what I'm saying? Like maturing in a particular situation. Like how like Taurus energy is responding to adversity is monumental. Okay? And I feel like the enemy has really worked very hard to keep Taurus focused on what they can't change in their life. And that objective has really did a number on Taurus energy. And for like a minute, it's like the distraction was really taking Taurus off The energy was just feeling really like, okay, repetitive. But today, not so much. Very productive. What's your Gmail? Talk Taurus Tarot. What's up, Angel? So we just kicking it today. We just chilling. All right. If you're in the chat, we gonna be talking. Hey, Shantae. Like I was saying earlier, for those that are just coming to the live, I feel like love is in the air. Okay. Like all day long. Whether I was at the grocery store, like I just kept picking up that same energy. All right. Very attractive energy, magnetic energy. So that's always, which is telling me that y'all are aligning to something. Love from London. Okay, London town. Shout out to Rita. One day I'll be there too. So I don't have like no spread or no major, we're just gonna go with it. Just go with the flow. I feel like that's the energy that I'm sensing as well when this opportunity comes about for you. Just go with the flow. I'm telling y'all, Taurus energy is y'all putting y'all name on the map, okay? Y'all taking y'all focus back. Y'all being intentional. I will welcome UTT. Yes. It's going to be good vibes. Come stay at mine. One day I'll be up there. We're going to put that out there. Doop. At first I was wondering, like, did we need to look at how Taurus is interacting with other like zodiac signs, but then Spirit was like, no, it may not need to be that specific, because I really feel like y'all be picking up what I put down without me really having to explain it too much. So we just gonna hold that same vibration. Yeah, the up and down frequency was real. All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready to tap in? Like, what do y'all want to talk about? Let's do that. What's up, Puerto Rico? Hola. Doris, shout out to Doris, Mike, Angel, Rita, Shanti. Shanti's got a man at home. Before we tap into the overall energy, let me see what y'all want to talk about. It's not been a good day or a week over here. Oh no. Well, we're going to see what comes out in the energy. Maybe we can get a pick-me-up. You was calling for this? Doris says she was calling for this. Relationships. Okay. Relationships. I don't want to talk about the future. Okay. I feel you on that. Well, the future, the past, and the present are kind of all happening right now anyway. So sometimes how we respond to time, the universe may be trying to get you to see how you are personally triggered by the expectation of time. All right, so that could be a thing as well. Does it make you feel anxious, right? Does it make you feel calm? Does it make you feel reassured? So you want to really dive into that emotional response to anything, whether it's past, present, or future, because that's like a hidden gem that your soul, your higher self, the universe is trying to communicate back to you. What's up, boo? I think we all need to pick me up. We picking up love vibes today. Let's see how that energy is impacting us. Okay. Yes, ma'am. It seems like when we keep quiet, people get mad. And when we talk, they don't want to hear what we got to say. It's very annoying. Isn't that annoying? That is extremely annoying. So y'all want to separate the energy, right? Because Taurus is a large collective. Do y'all want to separate it like the love energy for singles, couples, in relationships, situationships, so that way it's more personal? Or do y'all want to just keep it even Steven? What's up, Dupree? Singles. Okay. So we got some singles in the building. Melissa. Singles. Jess. Hey, Jess. I am on the in between right now. Okay. Respectfully. Singles. So we're going to start out with singles. And then we are going to transition into situationships or in between energy. And then we'll close the love sector out with relationships. But for the most part, I feel like a lot of people are single. All right, Spirit. Let's tap in. Welcome to the channel, Miss Jackson. All right, let's tap in. What's going on for my singles in love, Spirit? What's going on with my singles in love? So, I got the Fool. And the Fool is in reverse, okay? So, right now, it's still giving in-between energy. This could play out two ways right now, okay? You can either go back or you can hold out for something better. So right now, the universe is presenting you with a familiar option, something that you may have wanted at a period in your life or at a period of time. I do feel like this person they are manifesting you, okay? They could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, what is it? Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Yeah. They could be a fire sign. They don't have to be. I'm also picking up Aquarius energy. I feel like this person is manifesting you back into their life, one step at a time, but it's very passive aggressive. It's very indirect. Okay. So if you've been feeling this off-put energy where it's like fear of the unknown, fear of the future, fear of what's coming after this, it's directly correlated to someone else that feels as if you are outgrowing them. And so they're betting on your inexperience. Like, this is someone that knows that you don't like not knowing what's coming up ahead. And if you don't like the options of what's coming up ahead, you would change course. So this is someone that knows that you have a tendency of changing your mind when things get difficult. So this is a familiar codependency pattern, right? So what this person knows about you. So this person has studied you like a creature. Okay. They know that based off of your relationship with your mother, based off your relationship with your family, anytime you try to progress forward in your life, if you meet any type of opposition, you tend to go back to what you know. So they've also been trying to hinder or block you from experiencing anything new or anything better outside of them. Because they know you don't like discomfort. It's something about you not liking discomfort. And if you can avoid disasters, if you can avoid breakups to make up type of situations, you'll go to something that you know. Okay. So if you can avoid you know, how do I say that? Because they're making me think about an apartment, right? So let's say you move out and you're in that transition phase of having to like stay with family, friends, and things like that. If your family start giving you too much of a headache, or you start having too much of a hard time with people that you feel like should have your back while you're going through a difficult season, this person knows a lot about you or your family, and they feel as if when you see that your family don't fuck with you, when you see that your friends don't fuck with you, and that no one else is gonna do what they would normally do for you, you'll be right back where y'all started off at. Okay. So that's what they're banking on. They're banking on you kind of like being sick and tired of dealing with the reality that a lot of people may not really be as committed, okay, or as solid as you are for them. And when a Taurus feel that type of pain, it's almost like, well, let me go off and be with that person because I know them, they know me, and I'll make it work. I'll make it happen. I'll make it healthy. I'll make it right. Just so you don't have to deal with certain people. So it's always this situation of, if you're gonna find yourself in a new relationship with an even toxic person, you like, well, I might as well be with my ex, or I might as well be in that type of situation. That's what I'm seeing here. It's all based around struggle. It's all based around struggle. Yeah, the Ten of Wands. I could do bad with the past person. At least I was getting something around on time. At least I was getting, good sex. Maybe they're not good in this area, or at least I was getting good money. Maybe they're not good with sex. There's something that you've been leveraging when it comes to this cycle with this person. So it's space filler energy. This person fills a void or a space in your life. Okay. So you're basing your choices around love and how you want to be loved based off of security. And when your security or stability is scary, okay, or shaky, it's like, I don't know about that. I don't like what I'm seeing out here. I feel like y'all are saying, I don't like the options. I feel like if anyone is coming towards you, that you're either way out of their league, or they're either way out of your league. And it's like, am I being too picky? Am I being too picky? So you're starting to reevaluate what you're willing to compromise for in order to finally experience love or have love again. All right. I feel like right now you're in this phase where it's like, what is love? Oh, this is an uncomfortable position to be in. Y'all know why this is an uncomfortable position to be in? Because God trying to tell you something. God is trying to tell you something. It's almost like the universe has blocked you in. Okay? You can't go to the past. You can't go to the future. So you're being forced to sit in this uncomfortable present energy. It's boring. It's annoying. It's frustrating. You have no way to alleviate this overwhelming burden or stress that you have on a day-to-day basis. And it's like, where am I putting all of this energy? For some of y'all, it's sexual energy. Where am I putting all my sexual energy? For others of y'all, it's like you have no one to just sit down, talk to, and enjoy romantic relationships. So it's like, this is, I don't really care for it, but you do. So your mind and your heart are saying two different things. You feel like you're being forced in a position that you don't want to be in. Some of y'all, you're asking yourself, am I supposed to be working it out with my past person? Is this what God is trying to tell me? Am I supposed to be going back and seeing what's up with that person? Am I being too stubborn? So all of these questions are on the dome right now. Like it's out here. Yeah, because it's like, I'm not meant to be for the streets. I feel like a lot of y'all that are single don't feel like you meant to be on these streets trying to figure it out. You're not trying to be out here. Like, Taurus is like stability. Y'all like relationships, okay? And some of y'all, you got to have a lot of air placements in your chart for you to really enjoy being single or being on your own. A lot of y'all are leaving that South Node energy. It's like, where's the passion? Where's the excitement? Like, y'all starting to feel like y'all getting old or something like that. I feel like age is creeping up in this energy as well. The reality that you only getting older, not younger. That's also on your mind. You're throwing it to the back. You're not really trying to focus on that, but y'all asking real reality questions. I'm not getting any younger. How much longer is divine timing? How much longer is this damn divine timing? And if you're going to find yourself dealing with the same situations from the past person that you got away from, you like, I might as well go back to what I'm used to. What's really out here for me? So let's see. We got all y'all questions. There are certain things that you can't really escape right now, and your normal places that you would go to kind of escape. So let's say you went to the pub, or normally you might listen to certain, music frequencies. That's boring. Or some of you guys may read books, audio. Something about this energy feels very boring, and you don't want a trick to be played on you, and then you lose all this time focusing on trying not to get trapped up that you never get nobody. Okay. So yeah, we have live and you learn. So this is definitely, you trust the process. There is something that you're meant to learn from this, okay, in regards to collection. This lesson here is about worth. And if y'all are new to this channel, let me go ahead and tell you right now, Spirit is not going to let me see the problems without giving solutions. So I am not the type of channel to just sit here and waddle in problems with people. I have a very short tolerance. So I'm hardwired that way to always tell you what your problems are and how you can fix them. There is no need for you to be sitting here looking at me, though I love y'all, right? And there's no meat or potatoes that you finna get from this dinner. Okay? So if you're going to receive this daily bread, you have to be willing to receive the lessons so you can get the reward for the blessings. But what I'm seeing here is this is a lesson about your worth, regardless of what's coming on the other side. Do you feel as if your worth is that negotiable? If you can negotiate your worth and reduce it down to the question of something familiar and just having something, it is a direct reflection of how much you really love yourself. It's a direct reflection of how you feel like you're not worth more. You feel like you don't have high value. And that's the furthest from the truth. And that's what Spirit is trying to get you to see. I don't want to give you a relationship or bring in something new for you, and you still believe that your worth is attached to something material. And that's a difficult thing for any Taurus to learn, because y'all rule the material realm. Y'all are the second house. The body, the material, the money, the assets, the physical manifestation, something tangible that you can see. So as Spirit has been restricting your physical eyes from being able to see the gratification of your reality, all this has been about belief. Do you believe that you are worth more than where you came from? If that is what you believe all in itself, then that makes it worth it. So the more you are questioning of if the sacrifice is worth the reward, you're going to stay in this stuck, stagnant energy. Okay, it's like the example they're giving me is like having a kid, right? and they want a new cell phone, but they do chores and they feel as if they want a cell phone. So now they don't just want an allowance. They don't just want an allowance. And that's a blessing in itself to even be in a generation where you can receive allowance. They want something that costs a monthly bill. They want something that is, they don't want the phone to be turned off. They want an iPhone. They want something really a good material that they can take quality pictures on. And it's like, okay, when I get that thing, when I get that phone, then I'm going to apply the chore. Then I'm going to apply whatever it is that I'm being asked to do to have that phone. So it's like your parent is saying, no, you have to study to show yourself approved now. You have to apply all of that information now. So when you get the phone, there will be no question in your parents' mind of whether or not you'll be able to maintain that bill by being reliable, dependable. So take that same concept and apply it over yourself, because we all are children of the earth, right? We all are here having a learning experience. Your face card must not decline. Okay? Your face card must not decline. So you won't be able to cash in on this blessing for a high vibrational relationship just based off your credit, your credit score, how much money you have in the bank, or any of that. You're going to have to cash in on this based off of how you feel about yourself on the inside. Just as quick as you catch that gem is as quick as the love is going to come towards you. That's the only thing stopping it. It's not like it's going to require a 6-month workout plan or all those different things. It's something about you, your belief system in regards to your self-worth that's restricting this from coming in. It's already here. It's just that they can't hand it to you. So a lot of times they start saying, okay, they start asking you, why are you crying? Why you want love? Okay, you want love? All right. Do you like your house? Do you like your living situation? Do you feel like you're sustaining your life? And then you're like, yeah, I like my house. I like my living situation. Okay. So are you ready to start going out dating? Do you have enough free time? Do you have enough availability? And then you're like, well, I don't have a lot of availability because I got to maintain my household. Well, that's still survival mode, right? So you can't really show up for that person in the relationship because you don't have a lot of time for them. You see? So this is what they're saying. We make time for the things that we want, just like we make time for the people that we want. So if you have been making time, I'm saving up my money, I'm working on my purpose and all these different things, realistically, on a frequency level, you don't have time to sit there and get to know someone else. Otherwise, it will pull you away from your relationship with all your other goals and dreams and ambitions to just focus on this relationship. The only type of people that are going to date you in a phase of development in that way are people that are developing themselves, which means you're going to have patience for the reality that they're on the same level as you. And that's where things get tricky. Okay, so what they're saying is, it's not that you can't go back to that person. I mean, unless they were smacking you upside your head or you them. If you go back to that relationship after all you know, after all you've been exposed to spiritually, and this is why a lot of cultures don't like their women or their men or people in their society to be exposed to certain things, because once you're exposed to a higher level of consciousness, once you're exposed to the potential of you, it's hard to date someone that doesn't aspire to live up that same lifestyle that you can see for yourself. That's what they're saying. So what's going to start happening? You're going to start talking at your partner and saying to your partner, well, you're not doing anything and we're supposed to be doing something on purpose and all this other stuff. You're going to turn your partner into an employee of your life, or your partner you. So they want you to take a hard look at like where you are emotionally in regards to your desire for a partner or a counterpart. They need you to know that and be solid in that. And some of you guys, they're saying that you want a relationship because you're lonely. Okay? You want a relationship because you're lonely and you're sick of being lonely. So that lonely energy is trauma bonding. Someone else gonna be like, man, I'm lonely too. Let's just go ahead and do the damn thing. Let's just be together. And then y'all gonna be together. And then that comfort zone is where y'all gonna rest with each other. And then y'all will go through all those growing pains. And y'all not just asking for anything. Y'all have spiritually prayed for somewhere where y'all don't argue, where y'all don't have to bicker, and y'all don't have to fight about finances. Y'all don't have to fight about who's going to help out, right? Some of y'all don't even desire 50-50 no more. So these are real life contexts outside of just fantasizing about it. It's time to get realistic. Some of y'all, truth be told, you really would like a relationship where you don't have to do shit. You don't got to do nothing. You don't got to do nothing except be. And what does that look like in a reality? What does just being look like in a reality? You know, there are people that live like hippies and they are quite happy because they both aspire to just be. They have no desire to go out here and save the world and do all these different things. They wake up every single day just to be. So before you align with someone, Spirit is saying, what do you want, Taurus? What do you want? Okay? You want someone that is, some of y'all want someone that is pretty much, close the door behind you, okay? Close the door. He can't hold it. Hold on. Y'all want someone where y'all able to really like be free and you're able to explore. Like y'all really, I don't even think y'all really know what does Taurus want. Let me ask for it because you're not listening. So what is Taurus in their heart? What do they want? Happy early birthday, King. Close the door behind you, Poppy. Thank you. And now go in the kitchen and wash your hands. He think he's slick. He ain't slick. I got eyes in the back of my head. Okay. What does Taurus want, Spirit? What does Taurus really want in their heart desire? They capping. What does Taurus heart really desire in love? What does Taurus heart's desire? You just want love. Oh my God. How can y'all manifest that? I just want love. What does that mean? Can you I need you to make a complete sentence. This is the first thing that we learned in grade school. Make a complete sentence. I just want love ain't good enough. I just want the Ace of Cups. Just love me. It's all I want is to just be loved. So then Spirit said, okay, then how do you love yourself? Oh, I didn't ask you to get all that specific where you want to go inside of my cup and pull out my heart. So now Spirit's inside of your heart chakra closet and they pulling everything out. When the last time you wore this clothes? Oh, well, that happened back in 6th grade. This one person, you remember this back in 6th grade when that one person named Johnny liked me really bad? Okay, do you talk to Johnny? But no. But I'm sure he thinks about me still. And Spirit's like, you don't need it. Take it out. And then they're going through all these, pulling out all these different hats out of your heart chakra closet. And you like, oh my God. So you really finna sit here and like some of y'all really thinking back to when you was in your 20s, when you was in your 30s, how many people loved you and they still love you. And it's like, yeah, they love me. Yeah. They can't stop thinking about me. And y'all over here in y'all feelings. And then some of y'all, I can see it. some of y'all pulling up social media, all right, looking up the past exes, what they up to, what they life looking like. Are they really happy? They still love me. This is what's in the heart. And you dissecting pictures and you zooming in and you trying to see, like, are they really happy with that person? They ain't happy with that person. They faking it. They couldn't be happy with the person. I'm the best they ever had. Respectfully. That's what y'all doing. Emotionally. And when y'all go to sleep, you fantasizing it. Goddamn. I haven't seen that person since college. They look good. This person probably married with somebody fucking else. Or they just single and they not taken. So now it's like, oh wow. I think you said we was friends. We never dated, but we were friends back in the day. This is what's coming up. So Spirit's like, really? Yeah, I knew he really loved me, or I knew she really loved me because they were the first to ever do something for me that nobody ever did. Really? That's what we doing? So it ain't cute when they gotta look at your heart, because all you asking for is love. Now let's play with this idea, right? You asking for love. Now let's see if you form a full sentence. What will Taurus get if you are asking for love? You're asking for love as in the way you love yourself. Oh damn. Hold on. Hold on a second. God damn. Oh. All right. So, based off of what's in your heart chakra and how you love yourself, you lie to yourself a lot. That's what Spirit is saying. You lie to yourself that you're over certain people. You lie to yourself that you're happy. You lie to yourself that you're not looking at that person, that you don't talk to no more. You lie to yourself that you don't want what someone else have. You lie. Y'all coveting out here. All types of wild shit is going on. Wild thoughts are happening. Okay? So that ain't gonna work. You can't ask for the way you love yourself because that is shitty. Let's keep it $150. But at the same time, it's not toxic because you're the one doing it. And as long as you're the one doing it, it's not a bad thing. And that's what Spirit is saying. You can't see the person in the mirror because you have disassociated yourself from anyone being able to really see that what's on the inside. So let's see if Taurus asks for someone that loves you for this flaw. Is there someone that will love Taurus for this flaw? Okay. Who is out here that's gonna love Taurus and with this flaw? The God, spirits, your girlfriends, your homeboy. They're the only people that's gonna love you like this. A higher power. Oh my God. Look. I'm just gonna be single. No. You don't want to be single. That's cap. I'm calling cap all day. That is cap. You do not want to be single. Stop playing with me. All right. You want some good loving. You want someone to love you unconditionally. So whoever's going to love you is going to have to love you unconditionally. What does Taurus need to do to attract someone that will love them unconditionally? What does Taurus need to do? Two of Pentacles. Oh, you got to be more flexible, baby. You want someone that's going to love you unconditionally where he going to have flaws too. And you're going to have to be a little bit more flexible, baby. You feel me? You're going to have to be flexible. But Taurus don't like to hear that because Taurus like consistency, okay? So they're going to juggle you. But they're going to love you unconditionally. And they may love a lot of people. the same way. And they may have a lot of people that they love unconditionally. And when they see you, you need just like Nick Cannon type of love. This is Nick Cannon type of love. I love all of you. So you like, hold on, rewind. I don't know about all of that. I'm not signing up for no damn open relationship. But the energy is giving, keep it open, keep it light, accept me as I am. But you got to accept somebody else as they are. Okay? So now let's scratch this. See, imagine this is a white piece of paper right now. This is a clean slate. We talking clean slate right now. Let's scratch this whole entire. Okay? So let's change the statement. What does Taurus need to do to attract someone right now? right now. Oh, okay. Oh, this is easy. Be yourself. Be yourself. Queen of Swords. Be blunt as I don't know what. Be that real version. Be that bitch behind the scenes that you don't let nobody see. Be that person that nobody else gets to see when you home by yourself and nobody knows how you really kick it, how you really like, you like to put your best foot forward and you show people the pretty shit. It's time for you to be gutter. Because a lot of y'all are gutter. Out the trenches. Ain't nothing about you pretty. But you look pretty. And that's because you're Venusian energy. You're going to look pretty, but you got some balls. You got cojones. You were made from balls. Aphrodite energy came from balls. So why would you be anything less than balls? It's pretty much what Spirit is saying. If you want to attract something right now that's going to really accept you for who you are and not be finessey with you and just say, okay, well, you got flaws, I got flaws. Let's just do it, make it do what it do. No. If you stand on business and you don't care what nobody else say, that person is the one you're going to want. Okay? Hold on, my light out. That's what they're saying. This is the one. Oh, fuck. This is the one that's going to be attracted to you. I like the blue light. This is the one that's going to be attracted to you. If the person don't want you in the Queen of Swords in reversed energy, they're not for you. If they can't take the heat in the kitchen, they're not for you. If you can't reveal to yourself that you think something is stupid or you think something is ugly or you don't like it and they're sensitive about it, they can't roll with you. Because a lot of y'all, they're saying is that you be sparing people and saying things in a way to be pleasing, aesthetically pleasing, likability. All of those things is a downfall to you because it's a facade. Who you really are, y'all savage. I don't know if y'all know this, but y'all savage. Y'all are a tough crowd, okay? Taurus, male or female, it don't matter, especially if you're a female energy. Bless their heart. Bless their heart. That's what you need to, that's the energy you need to be at all times. All right. If Taurus is in this energy spirit, who are they going to attract specifically? Justice. Oh, wow. Oh, this person going to ride for you. It's like this type of energy where it's like anyone that ever talk against you, anyone that ever have a problem with you, they will ride for you. The justice energy with the devil in reverse. They put that on everything. It's like, yep. They cuss people out for fun on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, but I wouldn't have them any other way. I wouldn't want them to be any other person because I know who they are. This is someone that respects truth, transparency, and authenticity. When they spot someone that is truthful, transparent, and authentic, and they have absolutely no regard of motherfucking people and how they perceive them, that is the turn on for this person. This person loves someone that has no filter. Okay? Which means that this person may be like in the lawyer field. They may be in an industry where they can't really have the freedom of expression themselves. So to be able to watch you express yourself and do whatever it is you do, maybe they work in a white collar job where they can't really say what's on their mind, but you're like their mouthpiece. You get what I'm saying? So that is what turns this person on. That is what they're attracted to. They love that type of power, authority, and strength. Think of it like Fitzgerald and Olivia Pope. That type of dynamic where he can't really say, he can't really say it, but she can. And she may make a lot of enemies, but they can't do shit to her. That's what it is. This is what this person is attracted to. The devil in reverse. Okay? This is someone that wants to spoil you, or you spoil them. If you're a masculine Taurus, you may really respect that as well. And that's what you stand on this principle that real people don't exist anymore. Everyone is trying to spare people's feelings. Everyone is trying to just fake. Everyone is trying to people please. And this is someone that cannot stand it. So if you genuinely can't stand people pleasing for yourself, but you feel like you have to still do it, then that may be one of the blockages that you have. You're in an industry that don't allow you to that forces you to people please. If you're in customer service, you got to people please. So that's why Spirit is saying, hey, I'm trying to get you in an industry or in a particular field where you don't have to care about being yourself. And until you get in that industry, you won't ever come across, or y'all won't cross each other's paths, because y'all are in the wrong. It's like y'all are in the wrong. Y'all, I don't know how to explain it. Department. Y'all in the same department store, but y'all keep when one person walk down one aisle and the other person is going the other way, and so by the time you bank the corner, y'all still missing each other. It's like going like that. That's what I'm seeing here. So if Spirit's been saying, hey, listen, I need you to get your life purpose together, I need you to focus on this, I need you to focus on that, it's because they're trying to put you in the right industry where you will come across someone like this. Okay? Take on certain gigs or certain jobs so you can get closer to someone like this, because this is who you really are. This is who you are authentically. You're the Queen of Swords in reverse, male or female, it don't matter. And so y'all have been all your life told to be quiet, say it politely. If you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. And all you really want to do is, people say, oh, Taurus is so quiet. Taurus don't say nothing until they get frustrated. No, Taurus be sparing people. Because if Taurus really said what they wanted to say, they want to say, that look ugly, I don't like it, but I know you're not going to like that I'm about to say that, so I'm just going to keep my mouth closed. Huh? You want to let the dogs out? Oh, no, they could wait. So it's like, I ain't gonna say nothing. Love you though. That's what it is. Let me just mind my business, hold my head down. And you constantly run into people that push your buttons where you end up just saying, you know what, fuck it, I never liked that damn dress and them ugly ass shoes. Who told you to wear that shit? And next thing you know, you a fucking comedian and you didn't even know you was a fucking comedian. How would you have known if you were sitting there like, maybe you good at making reviews. That's the type of shit. You was raised to mind your manners. And that's difficult to do. And that's why your authentic self wants to come out. It's like, why? I'm alive. You want to just be like, ooh. Some of y'all are ready to troll. Y'all about this close. Okay? In a particular industry, in a particular market, or whatever you work, y'all about ready to make a compilation of weird shit y'all see happen at the work office. It's there. It's waiting to come out. That's what it said. Like, set me free. And I feel as if this may be someone where when you feel restricted, okay? So now we're talking about the development of this connection. When you feel restricted at any given moment, you share a spiritual connection. When you feel restricted and you feel worried, apprehensive, that person energy will cover you. Like, how much, and this is why I think y'all be feeling like when I get to that relationship, I'm going to feel confident, because this is the type of relationship I see you having with someone, right? Imagine this. You're in your industries, you're working on your purpose or whatever you do for life. I said for life. This person's presence is going to give you the confidence to really be that shit in full form. You get what I'm saying? It's going to give you the confidence to really be that badass. It's going to give you the confidence because you feel safe, right? You're waiting to get to an environment or a habitat where you feel safe to really do those things without ridicule. When you're in the mercy of that job or the mercy of that company or the mercy of those family members, you don't really feel confident to be that person. But when Taurus got a stable ass relationship or a partnership with someone that no matter what you do, they stick beside you. Oh man. I mean, that's next level. You know what I'm saying? That is next level. That's what you're trying to get to. That's where you feel confident. You know, no matter what people say about you, no matter what you look like, what you talk like, any of those things. Because you like, oh, you mad, but my wife love it. You mad, but my husband love it. That's where y'all trying to get to. But again, we're talking about attraction means this person can't find you. They don't know what aisle you on. They don't know that you even exist, because of that transparency not shining its light so brightly. You feel me? You ain't gonna worry about nothing. Look at that. I do feel like this is a very, very powerful person. This person has to be in some type of industry or position, teacher, leader, influencer. They have some type of status. Okay, the Hierophant and the King of Wands is not there. They are not playing about their life, their purpose, and whatever it is that they do. They date with the intention to marry. They date with the intention to settle down. And when I say settle down, it's not really like retiring type of settle down. It's more like, I know I'm good. My love life is good. I know my relationship life is settled, and I'm not worried about that. That's what this person is. And until they find that, they've been turning people down. This person is abstaining from certain things. And so you may be abstaining from certain things, and you may be holding yourself back from certain types of relationships. Okay. But this person is no longer mourning over an ex or anything like that. This person waiting to come across you. Waiting to meet you. So the key in this entire reading for my singles is the attraction. Okay. And attraction happens in everything. You're not going to go eat a meal that you're not attracted to. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to consume something you're not attracted to. So attraction is what's required, what's necessary. The frequency that you need to become is the Queen of Swords in reverse. Make some noise out here in these streets. Put yourself in a position where it's like, you see me and now you don't. Okay? Because that's what And I feel like a lot of you guys are struggling with that reality of like, is that love though? Some of you guys may be asking yourself, I feel like your mind is playing tricks on you. Your heart is saying, do it, do it, do it. But your mind is saying, but is that really love though? Or is that just someone making you, turning you into the version of you that you want? What do I really know? How do I know I really want that? How do I know that's really me? How do I know it's not them telling me? So that's fear. Fear is what's overthinking in the brain, is causing a lot of stress. Okay? And until you handle what's happening in your mind, you won't be able to see that your heart wants this. Yeah, so you're going to have to dead those exes that are telling you be suspicious of another person. So some of y'all have exes that is still communicating to you telepathically. You have exes that are still fantasizing about you. And if you are watching tarot or you read for yourself, your channel is open, right? So yeah, I do feel like there's someone that's aware that you're dealing with these types of issues, but they can't infringe on your free will. Otherwise, they would be blocking you and controlling the situation, just like your ex-partners. So they have to, be patient just like you, and wait to come across you, or wait for you to work out your life lessons in order for y'all to be together. Okay? But they're confident. I feel like they're more confident in knowing that y'all are going to be together than you are. And it's because of those negative belief systems and those negative projections that you're still working to countersuit. It's a distraction. So every time a thought comes up that goes against your initial intention or your initial desire, you're going to have to be like, combat. You're going to have to combat that instantaneously. Oh, hell no. You're not finna talk me out of what I know is for me. So that's pretty much what I see for singles, okay? And I think it's dope that y'all have someone in your energy that is right. Is like literally this you and this them. But again, there's this wall in between you. And that's the constructs of your mind that has to end. That's the limited belief systems, the fears and all that stuff. The lies that the agreements that you made subconsciously. And that's why Spirit is saying, in order for you to eradicate these spells, these programs, you're going to have to teach yourself how to be self-taught, like how to eradicate it for yourself, how to combat anxiety, depression, all those thoughts, fears. If it doesn't belong to you, let it go. How do you know it doesn't belong to you? And that's the type of loop that y'all been on. You'll be like, it doesn't belong to me. And then we have to repeat ourselves and tell you it doesn't belong to you. Oh yeah, it doesn't belong to me. And then, but wait, how do I know it doesn't belong to me? Because I thought about it. Stop. Okay. So those of you that have, I'm so glad that you said that, Davis. For those of you that are in positions, right, where you have conquered these limited beliefs, these thoughts around the fact that you deserve this, it's time for you to make videos so other people can see that, hey, they were struggling with this same thought process. And how did you solve that problem? Until y'all create the content that we can refer to, we're all out here like a fish out of water. Bitch, help me help myself. So, there's so many lanes to navigate through. There's so many layers. All right. Because y'all think the people those that have already like are living their life and they're vlogging and they got their person and they're happy and all that stuff. A person that's like 10 years behind you, or 5 years, even 3 years behind you. It's hard to keep someone encouraged for 3 years. of the foreseeable future. So yes, spirit's not finna bring that type of anxious energy towards you and say, oh, your shit ain't happening until 3 years from now. What would anyone do if they were told that they had to wait that long? They would be like, well, bump it. So spirit's really just giving you something to look forward to, trying to offer you something short term so you can continue to believe in the long term. Small goals make the big goals, big dreams possible. All right, so we did say we were going to look at situationships. Oh, I understand. All right, so those of you that are dealing with like situationships, what's in the love air for you guys? Like, what's going on with love for my situationships? So y'all single, okay? Y'all are single. Some days you're single, some days you're not. Oh yeah, this is very uncomfortable. You don't know how much longer you could take this. You don't know how much longer you can be in this position of suspended in time. It says the Three of Pentacles in reverse. You feel like you're wasting your time. You're not sure if you are wasting your time. All right. I don't know if y'all have like someone else that you're referencing as like someone that you're going to that's giving you advice. I don't know if you have like a content creator, somebody giving you bad advice in regards to, well, you just got to wait for that person to grow up. You got to wait for that person to mature. There's someone that's giving bad advice either to you or this person, but I am talking about you. A lot of times nobody really makes changes unless you are one in a million. Okay. So there's the rule and then there's the exception to that rule. So in a nutshell, there's this person in your life that has some type of mood swings, attitudes. They are emotionally do certain things that makes you feel pushed away, but then they still claim you or are possessive over you and they still desire you. But then when you try to place boundaries with this person in a way where you're pretty much saying, well, since we're not in a committed relationship or we're nothing specifically, I have a right to do me. I have a right to live my life and you can't control me, right? Well, when you do that, it makes this person act a certain type of way. So you all are in that hot and cold energy, you know. Oh, it's real toxic over here. Okay, it's real toxic over here. It's like that type of energy. Oh, we're gonna do it. Yes, we are. It's that type of energy. I'm about to call y'all out before I catch Tourette's, okay? Pretty much you're doing things on purpose to place boundaries with this person because you're trying to force them to commit. You're trying to force them to make a decision and get you out of this uncomfortable waiting period. Okay? So y'all are doing it. It's like, okay, well, I'm not going to talk to you. I'm not going to call you. I'm going to leave you alone. We're in no contact right now. And when they call you, it's like, who do you think you're talking to? You think you're just not talking to me? Or they come or they show up. Even if they don't get loud and they're not boisterous, but all of a sudden they pop up on your door. It's like, they pop up at my door. Stop that. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay? It's like, They called. I knew they were going to call. Manipulative. Who's more manipulative, this person or you? Okay, who is more manipulative, them or you? Because right now, the lie detector test determined that it was you capping. And so just when this person come call you back or reach out to you, you can pretend like, I don't even know why they calling me. I don't even know why they reaching out to me. They said they didn't want to be in a relationship with me. They said they didn't want to talk to me no more. They said they didn't want me. So go out there and be you. But all along, you was blocking this person two ways. There is no other option. It's me or me. There is no other person. It's me or me. There is no other connection. It's me or me. Right? Because let's be real. If you weren't doing that, you wouldn't be sitting in this position. You wouldn't ever find yourself in a position where you were hanging and suspended in time, waiting on this person to make a choice. So you put all the power in their choice. And because they can tell that you're requiring them to make two choices, you're giving them ultimatums. Right? You're giving them ultimatums. So you're the puppet master. And they can sense that you're doing that. So they are acting out of character. And then y'all kissing to make up. Y'all reconciling for a season, a period of time. And then they snap out of it. Because you're leveraging your worth. You're leveraging your wealth and who you are and what you bring to the table as a means of you're pretty much exploiting the energy. So you cut each other off. That's why y'all in this two position. I cut you off, it's going to force you right back to me energetically. They cut you off and the cycle repeats itself. And y'all take turns doing this to each other over and over and over and over again. Somebody gave you and this person bad advice that this is how you keep somebody stuck on you. This is how you make a person commit. This is how you make a person settle down. This is how you make somebody be in a relationship, in a marriage, and this is a manipulation tactic. You feel what I'm saying? That's all this is. Because the truth of the matter is, if that person wanted you to from the very beginning, you would never be in this position of waiting for someone to make it official in any capacity. So, I mean, unless you want this type of dynamic, I'm seeing that it's not that you want it, it's what you've been reduced to. Okay? So it's going to cause you to have a very distorted perception when it comes to relationships. Those people are doing this to me, but you are the direct conduit of this dynamic. This is nobody else's doing. The question is, you already know what the answer is. They're not going to commit. But accepting that defeat is harder to accept because you done came too far and you done invested too much time. So now that you done invested too much time, you got to make this one little straggler worth your time and your energy. Okay? Yes. Look at that. This literally says persuasion, bribe, temptation in reverse. So right now, y'all are on the frequency where it's like, okay, I want to cut from this tie. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to play with this person. Right? So when they come back around, you plan on holding your firm on your boundaries and pretty much saying like, hey, you need to make up your mind. Like, what are we? But you know that you can't say it to that person directly because this is telling me that whoever you're dealing with, if you try to approach them in this capacity where you're putting them into like a narrow path, they buck back. So whoever you're dealing with could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, don't have to be, could be fire as well, or air. You've studied this creature. You've studied your opponent. You know very well that this person, they need gentle coercion. And so you have stepped out of it and said, okay, you pretty much cursed this person. Yeah, you curse this person to be alone and never find love until they make their way back to you. And energetically, that's what it is. And so it's like, until you are ready to settle down, until you're ready to do right by me, everywhere you go, nobody gonna want to be with you. Cock blocking energy. And then turn around and play crazy. Like, I don't know nothing about that. I would never do nothing like that. It's all in the intention. It's all in the energy. Because once again, you are in a situation. So you can't exclude yourself out of participating in the overall casting of words, spells, and actions. Actions speak louder than words. So you removing yourself from this equation, right? Yet still not releasing them and moving on with your life and starting over, whatever, is leaving you in a position where you're stuck and stagnant. All right. Yes, sir. Okay, give me a little bit. I'll look at it. Well, if it's free, why you can't get it? I don't know my password. You don't know your password? Let me see. I was in a whole nother zone. Hold on. Have to hold it. Very, very smart. I don't know how to use these devices. So I just put the password in? I think. And then it's just going to work? I think. I don't know. All right, let's see. Parental restrictions. That's the only thing that suck about it. But it works. It works. Okay, I gotta figure out what my password is. But just use it for now because you about to take a shower in a second. And so you might want to get your playtime in because it's bedtime soon. You feel me? Thank you guys. You know, I got wear multiple hats. Okay. What was I saying? So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. It's like a lot, and they have like addictions and habits and things like that. And you want them, and this goes for those of you that just want this person, like the only thing you can't get them to stop doing, like maybe y'all are together, but the only thing you can't get them to stop doing is drinking or having certain issues or engaging in certain emotional things that you feel are disrupting their behavior, right? Maybe they're giving you behavior issues and you just want them to like work on themselves. It's still the same concept. The more you're telling them, this is what I want for you, they feel like you're mothering them, like you're giving them ultimatums on what they want to do. They do not want to hear you say that they need to stop engaging in certain behavioral patterns. And so even if you're in a relationship with this person or it's a situationship, you still in single energy. because you don't genuinely accept them, flaws and all. You don't genuinely like the certain behavior patterns that they have, but you can't get them to change and you can't get them to do what you want them to do. So what do? Y'all live separate but equal, or separate but maybe y'all are separate but y'all pretend to be together for the sake of, some of y'all ain't gonna like me, but y'all pretending to be together for the sake of the community, for the sake of the people. Y'all very much single in these relationships. And it's like, hi, no one would ever know. But very much single. But unable to find something better, because, I mean, who's going to want to be in this type of situation? Who's going to want to deal with the person that's connected to you or tied to you? You feel me? So some of you guys, you have to stay in this connection because you can't work, and this person may take care of you, or you take care of this person, and they have latched on to you. And it's a lot of leechy energy right here, because somebody here has more of the wealth and somebody here has more of the independence. But y'all serve a necessary means to each other. And so the dynamic of the relationship feels like no more than a waste of time, except for the fact that y'all financially serve some useful purpose to each other. So, I mean, in these types of situations, the devil. In these types of situations, you already know, if you try to be reckless and go out there and live your best life, still knowing that this person and you are in a no or a gray area, you already know that it comes with some type of trigger from this person. You know that. You see what I'm saying? He won't leave, as in he won't move out. Well, that's when you get the eviction notice. That's when you go to court. And if you can't if you don't have money to pay for certain things, you got to do what I did. You contact different legal services that offer stuff for struggling people. Government assistance. It's a stepping stone. It's not the great, but it's not the greatest. But there are organizations. I think it's not 411. I think it's 222 or some shit. You got a hotline, and then they're going to give you the resources in your area. You look up those resources. If you can't pay for court legal fees, apply for grants. 211. In any state you live in, I promise you, whether your lights are out or anything like that, they will offer you a solution. There are a lot of organizations that help you make those types of transitions. Should you be telling this person, I'm leaving, I'm never coming back, you've done it this time, I mean it? No, that's not how you walk away from these types of toxic connections. You keep it to yourself. You mind your business. Till the coast is clear. See, back in the day, I used to talk a lot of shit. I used to be like, crazy. I know this toxic. This the toxic. All right. We ain't going back to the strip club toxic. That's this type of toxic. This type of toxic. Whew. This type of toxic right here will have you fucking putting oil on the ground, putting baby oil on the ground, and pulling out the leather belt on a nigga real quick. I said a what? A who? Say less. You need your ass whooped. Cause see, you got me fucking twisted. You got me twisted. That's the type of toxic this is. Been there, done that. So I don't see anything new coming in. I'm seeing you having to get very serious. And this, and I'm saying that not out of a mockery, but it's very true. Okay. I am living proof that you can get out of these types of situations. You don't have to stay in these type of situations, nor do you have to continue that pattern, right? At all. You don't have to, you do not have to continue this pattern and be unhappy and feel like, oh, you got to stay in these situations because you're going to lose all your money and all your, if you got to leave with nothing but the draws on your body, it is way better and way more peaceful than this. Or you stay in the situation. This is your prerogative, but I'm not seeing the situation change. I'm seeing someone literally try to convince you ain't going nowhere. You ain't gonna do shit. But you doing stuff, but you just not doing stuff in a particular way. Y'all doing stuff to each other, but you're not doing stuff in a way where it's, really noticeable. It's in the subtle in betweens. It's real passive aggressive energy over here. Real passive. You okay? Did you fall? Those are type of connections where a series of unfortunate events follow you everywhere you go. And if that person is with somebody else and you are waiting on that person to leave someone else, I promise you, another man's problems or another woman's problems are not going to change just because they jump house. That is roach behavior. When they leave that person, they come into you house and you are going to be their plan B because they are already given that first person hell. Trust me. So if you feel like you finna be that one in a million that rescue somebody from a third party toxic situation, they gonna bring their toxic ass right to you house. And that's just period. And if you feel like, oh, he don't love her or she don't love him, it's only because of that person, then you're already creating a codependency rift where you're blaming the other person for all of this person's choices in their life, which means when they come to you, you're going to be the new blame. You figured the password out?
No, I got the battle pack.
You got the battle pack? High five! Congratulations. Yeah, good job. So, trust me. Something feel like it's burning. Oh, yeah, let me get out that kitchen. It got hot. Let's keep it moving. Is something burning? No, something really sounds like it's burning. It smells like burnt noodles. I'm telling y'all, these people that be with these third party peoples and they be over there in the kitchen doing weird shit, let them go. Promise you, that person have you and them looking crazy. Let it go. Goddamn. Yeah, with the Raymond. Let's clear the energy, and then we're gonna make our way to y'all. What's in the love energy for my those of y'all that are in a relationship. What's up, Johnson? I'm just saying. I had to cleanse for a second. Shit was getting real. I'm glad you joined too. Never again will a person make me feel like I'm beneath anything or feel unwanted. Ashe. I'm going to affirm that twice for you. She says, never again Spirit, will a person make her feel like she's beneath anything or feel unwanted? And that's a promise. Okay. Hey, 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 hey. All right. So for those of you that are in a relationship, like y'all are in a committed relationship, what's the love energy? I'm hearing someone call the love doctor. Thank you, Bella. Well, okay. Happy home, happy life. Y'all are looking really good. It must be really difficult trying to find a message for yourself with all this love readings that be out here. Cause I feel like you have you happy. You happy to the person you come home every day. Every single day you are happy with the person that you come home to every day. Some of you guys, y'all getting proposed to, y'all getting married, y'all planning y'all next vacation, renewing vows. Okay. Y'all are doing a damn thing. Some of y'all could be with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Don't have to be. Some of you guys, if you're waiting for like someone to come overseas, or you're waiting for, like a particular like move, like some of y'all about to move in together and y'all just waiting for the cards to align. You know what I'm saying? Y'all about to move into your own house, keeping it on a hush hush. Don't tell nobody. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing y'all being able to move to another community far, far away from people. Yes. Pack your bags. Okay. Some of you guys, I might have ruined it. Oh shit. Some of you guys, this feels like a hold on. For some of you guys, I am seeing, like a resort. Like a resort. No, for real, for real. I am seeing like a resort. You know what I mean? Like you take like a 5-star resort, Cabo, Bali. I'm seeing like a really nice work trip, okay? Overseas. And some of y'all is with you, and for others of you, you may not be able to go because this person got a work retreat or they got to go to work for something, and you may not be able to go. But when they in Rome, they do what the royals do. They be some parties, okay? There be some parties. Now, this will not apply to you if you are not like if you are not in the, let's say if you are not the wife, or you're not the wife or the partner, if you know that you're secure in your relationship, then this don't apply to you. But there's two things going on here, and they gonna resonate for everybody. For some of you, you're the person they taking. If you confident and you are, and you know your relationship, you know your person. For others of you, this person is leaving you at home while they go to work. And they finna be, they got strippers. Some of y'all, this may be somebody else's bachelorette or bachelor party. They finna be single that night or that day. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Don't you say it. Oh my God. So I'm telling you, somebody is leaving the missus at home, and they're going to turn up with the other one, the seductive one. Okay, the one with the little to no morals. The one that ain't holding no grudge against them. If you holding out and you don't want to get this person nothing, oh, they got somebody for that. This may be like an escort type of situation. Some of y'all may have, I don't know, shawty. But at first glance, it was happy in this home. At first glance, you gonna notice. How you gonna know what your intuition gonna fucking tell you? Let me tell you how your intuition gonna tell you. When it comes closer to the deadline to leave, this person is going to be a lot more stern with you. Because, see, you know, they have to be stern with you in order to really go off and do some other things. And when they stern with you, that's your cue. That's how you going to know. Like, I got to, I got to focus. I got to pack my bag. They're not going to want to look you in the eye. They're not going to want to look you in the eye. But this has been talked about for a long time. This been in the making. This been a long time coming. This somebody that know how to do some tricks. This Queen of Wands in reverse, this one know how to do some tricks. Some things you ain't never seen before. Not with the lights on. So, I do feel like this person gonna make sure they back home come Sunday if y'all go to church together. This person gonna make sure that everything is good, that you good, you have everything that you need. They gonna be like, I miss you. They gonna give you some before they go. Oh no. This is only gonna be for those of y'all where you're like, oh, this person about to take a trip and they start an argument with you. If they start an argument with you, they may be going to see a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Okay. They don't have to be, but I am seeing that only if y'all been having a lot of like disharmony. And if you want to like talk about it, let's talk about it. Let's work our issues out. This person don't want to talk about it. Okay. They trying to see what that mouth could do. All that talking is not going to work for this person. They trying to see. If you're dealing with a situation where someone is like putting you in, like helping you, try to help you get your own apartment, help you get your own place, help you get your own stability, so they can really like you need to have your own place because we're just at odds or whatever. Yeah, they want you to have your own place, so this way you're unable to really keep track of where they're going. Like where they're going. So they could be more mysterious, and the less you know, the better. Okay. They may tell you, oh, I have to take this trip, like, because I have some businesses that fell through, some unexpected changes, and I got to just go right quick. Damn. But I'm not picking up that for everybody. Not for everybody. Not. But for a very strong percentage. It's a percentage. Oh, shit. This is some sneaky shit. Who is this King of Swords? This person, they know that you be listening to tarot. They know that you be watching this type of stuff. You know why? I feel like you done told this person before. Like, you done told them where you got your tea from, your information from. You done let this person know too much. Who is this Queen of Wands? Y'all gotta stop doing that. Don't be telling people where you get your information from. So whoever this other person that they're going to, these are two people running to each other. They trying to run out their karmic situations, and this person trying to run away from you. They are aware that you watching them, and they trying to get to this person over here across the waters. And that's who they want to be with. They trying to get married. They trying to settle down. They trying to outrun some type of relationship dynamic they were stuck to. The moon, yes. They keeping this person out of it. Like, don't. Dang. And I think this may be a situation where, so let me get this straight. For people that be like in relationships, situationships, but like they married but acting single, they persons be with, like, they may be karmic to each other. Because they're being divinely guided to get on this plane, to jump across the waters, to go wherever they need to go to get to their person. And this, I'm telling you, this lack of confidence, this Empress in reverse, has been trying to force this person to stay with them. Damsel in distress type of energy, right? And this person became aware of it the moment they stopped having like intimacy, sex, relations, or something like that. Like someone's been holding out. Someone's been holding out. They like, I can't right now. I'm tired. I can't have sex when I'm tired. They've been holding out, y'all. They've been holding out. Look at that. I'm telling you. I'm abstaining right now. Oh, they abstaining, all right. I'm telling you, comfort. There ain't no coming back from this. There ain't no bribing. There ain't no. Yes, it's like this person is like, you have no more access. I'm going to get my person. I'm happy to see my person. That's what they're gonna be singing all the way to the airport with it, like a kid in the candy store, ignoring fucking people along the way. All right, they may have been just friends with somebody, but they've been working super hard so they can ignore this cash cow over here. Okay, somebody been singing moo 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 too long. Damn, I don't know. I see the development of a love story outside of this situation. I'm just gonna keep it honest. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So love is in the air, and I feel like someone is moving countries, states, yards to get away from someone that's overbearing and immature. Okay, so what's happening is this person have to pretend like they're unhappy about this breakup. Because like I said, there's something about the second reading that I gave and the last reading. The second reading is really shining light that's real karmic energy. Okay? And so this person is like, they are tired of walking on eggshells to not tip this person off or bring them back in. So they are wearing many faces. And some of y'all singles, y'all may be pretending to be like nice about this situation, but you may want to cuss this person out. It's like the singles, the situationships, and the relationships, they're all connected, y'all. They are all connected. And so we started off as close friends. Now you turn into my everything. I ain't gonna lie. Some of y'all got y'all persons really is leaving their their marriages, their relationships, their partnerships, and it's been on the low because they don't want this person. They may be like they work in the same industry or the same office or the same community. There's something about people that know each other, and this person has been really trying to not be predictable, because whoever this person is, some way, somehow, they done figured out how to catch up on this shit, how to pick up on this shit, how to tap in. And they've been getting ahead of the game. This is where the damn soap opera is, because I feel like I picked up on a very strong masculine that was running far, far away, but trying to make a strategic exit. Okay, so they make it off like we can still be friends. Let's be friends about this. Let's be cordial about this. We don't have to be enemies. I want to see you be best. I want to see you. We ain't good, but we still good. And this other energy is like, oh, over my dead body, I have invested all of these years. I be damned if you think that you finna go and start over with somebody else. So it really is a real thing. And I really haven't tapped into it in a long time, but it really is a real thing. Like, there are such things as karmics. There really is a such thing. Because y'all know I be staying out of the business, but it's really a such thing. And I didn't think it was, I'm uneducated. Okay, I'm ignorant to it because I haven't done no research about it. I just pick up on the energy, and it's like, okay, well, why does this person feel some type of way that this person wants to go off and be happy with someone else? And then it all makes sense. Nine of Pentacles. This is their livelihood. This is their life. So they are fighting for their lives out here. These karmics have something to fight for. That's how they feel. And they be damned if they find themselves in a position where they have to go back to work 9 to 5s and live a certain lifestyle after being introduced to a lifestyle of luxury or comfort. Oh no. 10 of Pentacles. And so I was like, wait a minute. Well, who's wrong and who's right? And it really brings it back to the middle energy. So that means back in the day when I was behaving like that, I was karmic. I would be considered a bad karmic. Oh my God. I apologize to anybody. Okay. That was very karmic behavior. I shouldn't have known that energy too well. We all was karmic at some point, but y'all get it. That's wild. What's up? So that's all I have. So there really is. So like technically, so those of you that don't resonate with the middle energy, you're not karmic no more. That's what that means. You're not karmic no more. Shay, don't laugh at me. I'm serious. I'm not karmic no more. That's what that means. So that's a significant, like, Spirit is pretty much saying that everybody has been recyclable to somebody. And everyone has spent a version of their life being karmic. I mean, unless, like I said, you've never been exposed to anything else outside of what you know, those are under lock and key. Okay? What it means when you his karmic and he's your karmic. That means that y'all not supposed to be together. That's what that means. Y'all supposed to learn lessons together and let each other go. And for those of you that's single and you haven't attracted more karmic relationships or new karmic soulmates, it's because you no longer need karmic partners to learn a lesson, you're willing to learn it yourself versus procrastinating and learning the hard way. You're able to identify, okay, this is something that I struggle with. I'm just going to start doing the shadow work on it myself, address the pattern, and I no longer need to align with a karmic soulmate to teach me these lessons about myself and me about themselves. Like, so you attract karmic soulmates by the droves if you are unable to see how y'all are mirroring the same issues, or struggling to learn the same repetitive lesson. And if you try to hold on harder and harder and harder, y'all can really unalive each other. So yeah, you would want to let that go. In some cases it ends like that. In a lot of cases it ends where it's one or the other. But it's designed, like, when you put two alpha fish, like, you can't put two alpha fish inside of a fish tank together. If you do that, they'll eat each other. That's what karmic relationships are like. Two prideful people being in two extremely stubborn, prideful, arrogant, all of the possible negative traits you could think of, fixed energy that you can think of, do not do well. The chemistry ain't chemistry. It's really just friction. And so when I was working at one doctor's office or whatever, I had a fish tank on my desk, and I had me a beta fish. And I think it's called beta fish. Anyway, I had a divider, right? I had one that was so beautiful. They both were like beautiful. I had one on one side and one on the other. And so one day I was like, I wonder what they would do to each other. They told me at the pet store, mind you, they told me prior, make sure that if you're going to have them in the same tank that you have a divider, because and that they can't see each other. So even if the divider is like clear, they will keep hitting their heads on the clear divider until they kill each other, themselves, trying to get at each other. So all of that is like, they just like you. So they're your ultimate mirror. What's up, Aziza? But they're just like all the things you don't like about yourself, or that you are extremist about. If you're an extreme of anything, you can, like, if you're an extremist type of person where you're like, oh, I would never do this, or I would never do that, you're going to attract a lot of karmic soulmates because you're an extremist. If you're more in the middle, where you're not too extreme of one end and you're not too extreme of the other end, good or bad, you're kind of in the middle where you're like in the middle. So you have more equilibrium. You're more in control of your emotions. You have more reason. And you're not easily emotionally triggered and all those different things. It takes years sometimes to learn that. And then for others, they catch on really quick. So when I came back the next morning, they both were dead. And when I tell you their fins were like at the bottom of the tank, they literally beat each other up so all night long. Okay? All night long. And just witnessing that type of behavior was like my first awakening. And then I was like, oh no. Why would any creature do that? It sent me down a rabbit hole where I was asking questions. And I was like, There's like, because they just can't do it. And it's like, but why? Because I had an issue with trying to figure out why I couldn't fix my relationship. So the fact that I saw something that came from the same place, they were the same fish, and I was like, but why can't they just coexist? And it just is what it is. That's how they're hardwired. Mhm. And that really, it just like poof. And I was like, I went home and I was like, we can't be together. He was like, what are you talking about? I was like, they killed each other in the fish tank. What he didn't know is I had named the fishes. I had named the fish. It was one male and one female, and I named the fish in my tank. And they were dead by morning time. Changed my life. And I was like, oh, I saw my future in them fish. And it was like, I just wanted them to make some babies. I was like, I thought they was going to be getting it on all night. I was like, oh, they finna make babies. She finna be pregnant. She finna be pregnant come morning. They was gone. Sasquatch. They were dead. And I had to go flush them in the toilet. And I experienced my relationship. That my perspective was very clear at that moment. It's like, you can't base that off of no fish. Yes, I can. I watched this fish every day. I sat at that job for 2 years, and I fed them fish. I took care of them fish, and I was like, just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. It's a great job. I'm happy. I'm happy. Knowing damn well I wasn't happy. And then I was like, well, maybe they just need a push in the right direction. They need some love in their life. Maybe they just need a hug. They lonely. I just felt like they was lonely, divided like that in the same tank. And they get anxiety when you put them in a big tank. So the tank was like this. Okay? It was like this, with a little slider in between the both that they couldn't see each other. It just made them so they were happy in that small tank. Now think of that about the house. I was living in a house with someone on separate sides of the bed, the houses, and we were pretty much living together but not together. And so that tank was very important to me. That shit was very important. And I couldn't tell who killed who first, but I just knew that was not going to be me. And then the process began. It took, let me tell you how many years it took. A lot of years. It took a lot of years. Man, the hardest part was divorcing this person. Divorce? Oh my God. I'm shaking. Someone say marriage, I'd be like, what? Took all my money. All my money. And then I had to go get some more of my own money. Oh man, that was the hardest 13 years of my life. God damn. And then, you know, when your kids be going through hardships and they got medical issues, and then you find yourself back with the same person, because it's like you got to go to the hospital by yourself. You got to do everything by yourself. And then you can't even keep a job because your kid's always sick. So I did that shit. I tried it that way. And I was like, well, for the sake of the kids, right? They got health issues already. The least we could do is show up for them, right? Nope. Let me say what it turned into. It turned into I was with the person, and even though I made the sacrifice to be with them for the sake of the sick kids, I still was ending up at them appointments by myself. I was still doing it all by myself. So then God said, you still doing it by yourself? Did the schedule help? You still paying for this? You got to come up with your own $6 to pay for hospital food. You got to come up with the money, which means I had to collect quarters sometimes. You know how expensive it is to live in the hospital? Shit. Expensive. And then Georgia was taxing because they charge you to park there by the day. By the day. So it was like, exactly, why stay? And so you keep quiet. You don't say nothing. I stopped complaining. You stop complaining and you stop saying you don't go to the hospital. You don't help out. You stop complaining you stop bitching, in a nutshell. And then you just start going. You retrain yourself to go to those things by yourself. You retrain yourself to show up by yourself. You retrain yourself to not only show up, but to be happy while you're going. So I became a rich bitch in the hospital. You know how I did that? I pretended that I was rich. When I went in the hospital, they called me Your Majesty. We all played a little game. The nurses, all of us, they know us by first name. That's how much I was in there. First name. And when their father showed up, they was like, "Who is he?" Oh, the father. The father. But I'm saying all that. Saying that it took 10 years. It took 10 years to go through the hospital experience. It took another 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to go through the other experiences. So it takes some time. But when it was like clockwork, I could predict it. I could predict when something was going to happen. I think I started being able to and around that time I wasn't reading. I wasn't doing tarot. I wasn't reading. I just was humble. I was very humble and patient. It was a very humbling experience. Jail. I became a thug. A hospital thug. Y'all. It's the truth. It's the truth. So you could do it. It's possible. They don't expect you to get back up. But I would rather when that statement hits different, when you would rather be single than to be single in a relationship. That is the most unhappy place to be in, right? I would rather you wake up every day and we aspire to be together, make each other happy, than to literally try to force a relationship of being together and titles and all those other things just to walk away from the situation unhappy every day. No. Why would you want to do that? But, back in the day, I had his mama in my ear, and she was really trying to groom me, for the fuckery. It be your own people. So, I don't care if it's a financial issue. You for the children. Children ain't an excuse. Money ain't an excuse. Nothing is an excuse to sacrifice your own happiness every single day. Exactly. You really be like God will take you down the valley of the shadow of death to prepare you for what you are meant. And the harder the journey, the greater the reward. I promise you. Yes, I agree. 4 kids and abusive hands on. Whew. See, Gina, no. We hurt them trying to listen. Yeah, when your children start saying, please stop being together, when your kids get to the point where they are like covering their ears and they don't want to hear it, man, them kids are exhausted. Them children are exhausted. You're better off trying to be the best version of yourself for them than to try to force that parent to show up. If they don't want to be involved in those kids' lives, don't force it, because all they're going to do is project their emotional trauma, their hatred towards you onto those children. So let them be free of you. Because sometimes for their mental sanity, it might look like they need to go and repeat another karmic partnership or get under someone else in order to move on from you. But that don't mean that you have to do it too, right? If they go out there and find something that makes them happy, support them. Even if they did you wrong, I promise you it's going to be like, it's a win-win situation for you. Yeah, they'll see who's here. They'll see who's there for them as they get older. And you won't have to question that because there's no competition. You're not in competition anymore. But I really genuinely believe that like I'm genuinely happy for their father and his growth. We've done a lot of things to each other that was karmic in nature, and I hold no ill will towards him. I can't say the same for him about to me, but I genuinely don't hold no ill will towards him. Literally came to both of us to say we are toxic. It was more important for their peace of mind. Yes, that's a hard pill to swallow when your children have really been able to determine, like, when you be over there like who's wrong or who's right, you know, because it's gotten to that before, like where it's like, I didn't say that. I did not say that. I never said. You find yourself constantly explaining yourselves to each other, and neither one of you can hear each other, and then your kids are like, both of y'all are wrong. Like, stop talking. Mm-hmm. And that was like the reality check for me, where it was just like, mm-mm. What's up, Kiss? Hi, Mercedes. So yeah, it take time. But I definitely say that now. um I'm happy. I'm happy. Mm-hmm. So that's all I have for you guys. This was fun. We gotta do this more often. This was fun. Thank you, CJ. Thank you, Eloise. I'm just a testimony, you know. Just a testimony. Put it into a better perspective. Same here. I love you guys. I just wanted to touch down and chill with y'all for a little bit, and I see y'all throughout the week. I love each and every single one of y'all, and I thank you for loving me back and accepting me for who I am. I appreciate it for sure. Good night, everybody. Put some respect on that.